And the
Have a good day.
Is true for anyone that claims to be a Christian to
Have a good day.
encountered the risen
Have a good day,
Lord,
sir.
and their life does not
Have a good day.
change. They should have a pure
Have a good day.
heart. They should be a new creation. They should not be involved with the old sins that they were once associated with. Well, let me play with you for a second.
Would you consider yourself tolerant, ma'am?
I am, but
no
matter what he's saying, the noise is annoying. It's
So
different. If
the
he's
content doesn't matter?
I'm not
The fact that he's...
I have my own God.
Well, ma'am, your God can't help you, right? Because your God doesn't exist outside of your imagination, ma'am.
No.
And you are a sinner, ma'am. To say you're not a sinner...
You're so full of...
Ma'am, you are a sinner.
No.
Ma'am, you've never told a
not.
lie, ma'am. You've never told a lie.
We're all born to be good people.
The fact that you've created a God in your imagination, you're not a good person, ma'am. You're like the rest of them.
You don't have no idea who I am.
Sure I do. You've denied the God who made you, ma'am. That in and of itself makes you not a good person. You've blasphemed God, ma'am.
You are brainwashed.
Ma'am, you've been brainwashed by your own sin, your own love of self.
It's amazing. I guess.
See, ma'am, you're as religious as I am. You simply worship the God you've created in your imagination, and that's the woman in the mirror.
You guys go over and you go all over the world and you screw up people and you go to third world countries and because they're the only ones that are naive enough to listen to all this.
Do you see how arrogant that sounds, ma'am?
I know. I'm giving you a hard time, but
Well, you're not giving me a hard time. I feel sorry for you. I pity you.
Well, then be on your way.
It doesn't have to be this way, though, ma'am.
No,
You don't have to die in your sin.
See the Buddhists out here soliciting. You don't.
It's because they don't love you, ma'am. They don't love you. They don't care about you, ma'am. They don't care about you.
So God doesn't love Buddhists.
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
I don't want to talk.
The only ones who are God's children, are the ones He adopts. See, ma'am, and you'll stand before God and face His wrath with your fingers in your ears. See, ma'am, you claim, I'm sure you claim to be open-minded too, right? Open-minded, tolerant, coexist. No hypocrite will enter into the kingdom of God, ma'am. Turn to Christ and live while God's giving you time.